What is going on, everyone? Badger here. Should have liked and sub, and let's get into this. It's getting review bombed. That's the new. I mean, they've been doing it for a while. If it's a good show, they ignore the fact that they get positively review bombed, where they get a bunch of 10 stars and the same cliche thing said over and over again. And then if it's a bad show that has massive pushback, it's getting review bombed. The Acolyte got review bombed, even though no one watched the goddamn thing. Well, people were watching The Last of Us season 2. And the last time we talked about it, Joel went golfing. And much as we thought, a large portion of the audience bounced right out. And now that we're just left with Ellie's gay, by the way, now that we're left with just Ellie and Abby, the only thing that this show has turned into is meme fodder. Of course, we saw the "I'm gonna be a dad. It's a joke. Don't you guys get?" She was joking. Yeah, it's real funny. We all took it that way as a joke. And of course, you know, the wheels on the bus go round and round. Yeah, sorry. It's just meme fodder at this point. Most of us not watching, let alone taking the time to go make accounts and write reviews, positive or negative. I mean, we'll talk about it, but not enough for some. And of course, you don't hate them enough, the legacy media. But Paul Tassi from Forbes claiming that The Last of Us is, of course, getting review bombing, ignoring all evidence to the contrary. So in his article titled HBO's The Last of Us, review bombing surpasses the game's review bombing. Bet, by the way, which that wasn't review bombed either. That was people who played the game and then felt alienated, and then they all happily waited for you to make the same mistake in your live action and have a repeat performance, which is now you're just getting a bunch of normies that you alienated leaving reviews. Not review bombing, it's reviews. So Tassi claiming that the show's second season being review bombed, given the audience score has declined to 45% on Rotten Tomatoes compared to the first season's 87% audience score. Yeah, basically ignoring the fact that the second season did what the second game did and had half, if not more, of its audience bounce out after you got rid of your main character. So Tassi specifically blames the culture war writing, the anti-woke war. There's just no way around it. It's a factor. Exceptionally meaning critics about, especially rather, meaning critics about Ramsey's appearance. Yes, I'm sorry. She's disturbing to look at. Hate based on the same-sex romance between Ellie and Dinah. Ellie's gay, by the way, which bloomed in full last week, and more generally covering entertainment for a living. I've simply seen this sort of thing escalate over the last 3 years since season 1 and wildly ramped up after the recent election. You can easily peruse the negative reviews and see the complaints. You mean people who used to just stay silent because you owned Twitter and the legacy media and you had power and you would shout everyone down and call them bigots. Now we just don't give a fuck what we say, what you say, and we laugh at you and we're openly telling you what we think about things. Now you're noticing it. As pointed out, the see, his entire analysis is based on Rotten Tomato scores, which as of this writing sits at 41%. It does. There's the all audience, top critics, it's in 91, all critics in 95. What he's missing, I think, is look at some of these reviews, and this is what I like to go by. Look at 32,000 people reviewing the first one, 48,000 people reviewing that second one where Joel went golfing, and then look at the drop to 20,000, 23,000. So yes, their audience is gone after the character they were watching is no longer on the show. Also ignoring the fact that it's getting review like positively bombed, where this right here. In fact, there you go. The episode where Joel does go golfing has 32,000 10 out of 10 scores, which is 67.2% of all reviews. So you really telling me that 32,000 people thought that that episode was a 10 out of 10? Or maybe we getting a little review, little love bombed, huh? But we don't talk about that. We only talk about when it's in the negative, and then we call it review bombing, which is literally just a bunch of people unafraid to tell you what they think about all of it. And that is, it ain't good. It's become a joke. No one wants this version of Ellie as the main character. Bella Ramsey wasn't the one. And yeah, God help them. There's supposed to be a season 3. It's greenlit. So good luck. You are only going to see the ratings go farther down and farther down, just like the Doctor Who's and the other things, where there's just no reason for anyone to watch except to point out the ludicrousness of it. So that's the story. Let me know what you think. Paul Tassi, again, I hate him enough. It's not review bombing. It's just people not kowtowed by you anymore. Let me know what you think about all this. By all means, make sure to like, share, and sub. If you have done that, thank you. If you're going to do that, thank you. We are like 1,100, less than that, 1,000 away from 10,000. So basically real close, 10,000 and like 10 subs basically. So thank you. Appreciate it. Every sub counts, and onward and upward. Ellie's gay, by the way.
Well, bye.